1, 2, 3, 4.
I didn't ask for that. You give me heart attack. I didn't want to care, and then I saw you there.
We came up with the album title Spreading Rumours one night on tour because we were just kind of talking about word of mouth and how that's like the purest form of fans finding out about bands. Like before the internet, before all this technological stuff, people would talk.
Yeah, so Ways to Go kind of started out of nowhere. We were working on another song at the time in the studio, and Christian was sitting with me in the control room just with an acoustic guitar, and he's just kind of messing around, and then was kind of playing this riff, and at some point while he was playing it, my ears perked up, and I was like, "That was cool. What's that?" And he's like, "I don't know. I'm just playing the guitar, man."
I don't even know how it came about. It was just like, yeah, here it is. I was just doing this. And Ryan's like, "Why don't you try going down the next one?" I'm like, "All right." Like, let's go back. And then, yeah, that's kind of how it started. And that kind of dictates the melody.
It was always feeling so good the whole time, and then at one point we were just finished messing with the end of the bridge or something, and had to come back into that last chorus,
amazing.
and we were trying to find it. It's like, and we made this whole part, this little chanty part, and Hannah's like, no, fuck that, get that, just right back in, let's do it. And we did it. We were like, she's right, yes, we got it. And then it was just like an hour long, just the song in loop, just playing it over and over. And we're like, okay, if we like our own song, that's a good thing.
It's that horrible truth. But whenever you're working too hard on something, it's not right. It's like you can't fit a circle into a square. Maybe you can. But you know what I mean? Like you can't. And we had those songs. We had these songs that had great hooks, but no verse, or great verse and no hook. And you just got to let them go. And you're just like, we're not going to. The songs, when they came so quickly. It was like overwhelming. We'd get so excited. We'd love to play, a 2-minute song for 3 hours, and we just knew it was right. And that happened a lot.
Yeah, I left my body in a sea of people, and that's just how I leave it. Yeah, I met somebody in a sea of people, and that's just what I believe in. Yeah, we laughing like a Wednesday night. We ran across the interstate. We drank a bottle of vinegar, and then we stayed up really late. Break me down in the hot, hot desert. This is where I wanna be. Oh, break me down in the hot, hot desert. This is where I wanna be.
Shark Attack. Well, I can tell the background story of that story. Background is that we had a week off. I can't even remember what tour we were getting off of. We had a week off, and Christian and I went to Palm Desert and wrote that song. That was the demo. The demo was more acidy, and then Ryan fell in love with it much more than actually.
What were we doing? We were driving.
Driving in Christian's dad's
Old VW,
old VW, and it was
convertible.
super hot out. I remember we had the top down, and
We were in 2 cars. I was in that car with you guys, and you guys were in another car. So we were driving back into New York from somewhere,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, how'd everything go in Palm Springs?" They took a little, vacation. They're like, "Pretty good." They're like, "Yeah, we did some, GarageBand demos of this song." And I was like, "Oh, cool. Let me hear it." This is basically the opposite story of like Ways to Go, spontaneous. And it was like totally premeditated, and the original magic of what they first played me in the car when I just flipped out. I was like, "This is amazing!" And the top was down. I was like, "What's it called?" They're like, "Shark Attack." I was like, "Those lyrics aren't in there, but I don't care. That totally fits." Great.
I am what I am, a natural disaster. Pick me up to breeze, send me up to sea. Maybe I can bear for you. See, I lost my clothes, I'm skinny dipping, and I can't understand what I'm after.
You have to be conscious of picking those songs that are going to be in the record and be playing them for the next 2-3 years on the road. and we want to bring, just so all the songs are real lively and like pump ups, because we want to bring that every night and share that with the audience.
Right now, and the show is so important, and I think going to an inspiring show and being part of something like that is really amazing, and to watch people really lose themselves and then jump around and forget whatever their issues are, the problems, and just kind of be part of a group of people sharing something together is really translates with energetic music, and you can kind of feed off each other more. And I can't wait till we actually do tackle a lot of these songs that I know everyone has that are just so incredibly beautiful and soft. But for right now, where we're at, it's just a bit thinking more of the show, I guess. And
Yeah.
But I gotta say, I think it's a gift to be able to, and we gotta own that. It's like a special thing to be able to lift people up. When I don't want to say it's easier to bring people down, but a sad song comes more naturally to me, at least, than a happy song. And
Me too.
being able to write happy songs with you guys, even though our last album was called Never Trust a Happy Song, we write music that really, I feel like, is uplifting and together. And that's something that I really understand it when we're on stage. Like, I feel happy when I come off stage 90% of the time. There's a 10% chance it's not a good show.
Well, it's hard sometimes when we first started out. Like, everyone's like, "Oh, they're such a happy band." I didn't really understand it because, like Hannah said, I come from more of a sad kind of songwriting state, and other bands I've been in have been like really dark. So to hear people be like, "They're so fun," and like, "Yeah," I'm like, "That's no, we're not." And then it's like, "Yeah, we actually are." But as our first album is called, "Never Trust a Happy Song," as you dive into the lyrics, and we're really excited about this Spreading Rumours, because all the lyrics are there. It's much, deeper than this like bubbly persona people sometimes project on us.
Some people ask us too. They say, "How you guys really having that much fun on stage?" We're like, "Well, yeah. Look, there's like thousands of people like
like our job is to get up and like sing our art to everyone and jump around, and it's so fun to bring, whether the song is angry or happy or sad or whatever it is. It's so fun to let go and like lose yourself in it and kind of get off and be like, "Oh my God, was I just butt naked on stage, like running around screaming at everyone?" Like you kind of get to a place where you don't really know how much you showed, how much you revealed, and that's like that kind of honesty is something that if you can get yourself off every night in a different way on stage, then you know that people are going to respond to that.
Of course.